Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Bless you wherever and whatever time it may be. It is a new year, and we are coming into a new walk with the Father this year. In recognition of that, he spoke pretty strongly to me to put forth this message to you. I received this on the first day of the year, on the first day of January 2025. And I'm giving it to you on the fourth day of January 2025. I was praying and talking with the Father on the evening of the first day. And he said, "Son, I am speaking with you tonight. I want you to carry a message to my people for me. Those who are still not hearing my voice, as well as those who are. I have made a statement," and he emphasized that, "and I have made it clearly. In it, I am saying several things to you. First, I ended my celebration of my son's birth with my signature. I released the power of my hand over your nation for all to see. Yes, my hand. I refer to my lightning bolts, which caught the attention of many. That literally was the ending of my celebration. Many of the things that many of you saw and realized was a part of my celebration will continue to come forth, but not necessarily with the intensity that you have seen of late. It has been my pleasure to celebrate with those of you who have recognized my hand in the celebration. Know that you have pleased my heart. With the ending of my celebration, I have made a statement. I have impacted 4 items that have been raised up by the hand of man. For you, man, to construct great and wonderful buildings and structures is a part of who I made you to be. Your architecture is wonderful to behold. It stands as a symbol of who I created you to be. It is not that which causes me pain. It is the intent behind which you design and build that I despise. The Washington Monument was raised up in part to show the world the greatness of you, the American people. It was raised up in your pride, and its foundation is a stench to my nostrils. Yes, you put a stone on top dedicating it to me, but you built it on a foundation of sin, and you raised it up in pride. Thus my first lightning bolt was directed at it. My second lightning bolt was directed at that building, the Capitol, where so much of the planning against me and my country takes place. There are many who work in its halls who walk with me, but there are large numbers who work against me. This was my warning to them. I see you when you think I don't. I know your hearts and how you hate me and are trying to destroy my world, my word, my church, and my people and my country. Yes, my country. For I have chosen it as mine. Your people decreed it to be my country and to serve me, and I chose to make it mine. And yes, my hand was on the decrees as well. Those of you who do not believe in me as the great I am, listen well. Your time is growing short. I will make myself known to you, and it will not be the most pleasant thing you have ever experienced. As I told my prophet, no brag, just fact, and he will explain that to you. God cracks me up in the midst of being extremely serious. And now to the other two lightning strikes that I put forth. One on the Empire State Building. Look at the name, Empire. Again, it was raised up in the pride of man. It was built to show the world how mighty was the hand of America. And it was mighty in the raising up of the tallest building in the world at that time. But where was I? Man took all the credit and built up his pride. I do not favor pride. I have said in my word what that leads to. The fourth lightning bolt hit the World Trade Center. When the original World Trade centers were destroyed, there was much loss of life, and many turned to me and began to pray and seek my face. I heard their pleas and their cries, and I drew close to them. And then, as time went on, many grew cold again. They prayed and they walked with me for a time, but then they, even as my Israelites did, grew cold and turned back to things of the flesh. There was no depth in their love for me, it was only panic. And so a new World Trade Center was raised up. And what was this statement made? We will rise up from the ashes. We will rebuild. We will show the world that we are strong and that we cannot be overcome. But again, where was I? This is my country. Hear me when I say that and listen well. I will raise you up as a mighty country as long as you honor me in the rising. I am calling you to be a great country. I am calling you to be a light to the world, to help the world, to take my name to those who have not heard or believed. Are you the only one? No. But you are the one I have set at center stage, as you would say. So know my people, and those who aren't my people. I have targeted 4 items of man's hand for a reason. I am calling you to think on this and to understand what I am saying. If you, a man or woman, build 2 structures that are identical, and if one is built with prayer and guidance from me, and the other is an exact duplicate, but I am left totally out of the building of it, and it is to glorify man, I will bring honor on the one, and I will have nothing to do with the other. Bring your honor and praise to me in all that you do, and I will cause you to flourish, because I glory in your glory when you glorify me. That's the end of the Word of God. And now I'll add this on. The no brag, just fact is a quote from an old Western series. The main character was an old guy with a major limp on a quest to find his son who went west and never returned, leaving him a grandson to care for. Many on the quest tried to take advantage of him, but he backed up his statement each time. And he was tough with a gun. He would simply look at them and tell them, "Get out of my way, or I will put you down." No brag, just fact. The father just cracks me up at times because in the middle of all the seriousness, he pulls something like this. And he has quoted this one to me once before. I love it. I love him. And he, people, loves you intensely. That is the word for today. God bless you. Unknown Prophet Fred Watkins signing off.